Tomboya College. This is a very historical college for workers, and we are working on it. Some few years ago, government supported us to come with a new resource center, which is just next behind here. And as the organization, as workers' organization, we are refurbishing it to tune it with Turin College of Labor Studies in Italy. It will be part of the International Labor Organization institution to prepare the upcoming labor leaders from south of Sahara on this continent. I want to thank you, and I want to thank government for having decided to have this function here. And as I've known our government for years, I want to assure our chief guest that there is no country in Africa, if not in the world, that I've never stepped my foot on. Here in Africa, Kenya has a wonderful public service. We have maintained it since we attained independence in 1963. Our then Kenya Institute of Administration, a precursor of the current Kenya School of Government, did a lot to prepare those who prepared you. Some of African governments, because I speak for workers on this continent, 54 African countries and labor centers affiliated to the Organization of the African Trade Union, UNITY, which works closely with the African Union, allowed us to have an office in Accra, Ghana, whose first founding of that organization was an African by the name, was a Kenyan by the name of JT or Dennis Akumu. I'm the president of that organization and disputed president because I have been undergoing re-elections time and again to speak for Africa, here and abroad. And I have seen what other governments, the type of other governments have in the name of civil service. Ours is exceptional, is wonderful, responsive, assuring, and really administrative. And I would urge you to keep up with that standard. Don't be cowed. Don't, even if whenever they call you whatever type of names, be focused on deliveries. I want to thank you for that. And every department of our government. And one exceptional thing, Chief Guest, is that even if a politician today influences the government to appoint a senior civil servant, that particular senior civil servant will be aligned to Kenya's government policies. And you will never know, even if it's coming from Lamu, from Mandera, from Western Kenya, or from anywhere, the service remains exceptional and wonderful. I'm saying so because I've been around for some times. And when there are shortcomings, I will always tell you. You have done very well. But lastly, I would urge you as I go to sit down and as I welcome you here, let us sell what this government is trying to do. I served the first founding father of this nation, was a branch secretary of the then Kenya Union of Post and Telecommunication Employees before our first president passed on. Served our second president for 24 years, and I had a special gate, and at whatever time of the day and night, if I wanted to see him. Served your third president. He supported me even to make sure that this college is a modern college. I served the 4th president, the Republic of Kenya, and I'm now serving the 5th president of our republic. And I know for sure I will serve the 6th president of this republic. This is on a simple logic, friends, brothers and sisters. Because I always mutate myself. I always try to cut myself to a size understandable to the current environment. So I remain relevant. If you say you are young, you come to my house, you find your mother is young. If you talk about artificial intelligence, digital economy or e-commerce as it is known, platform economies, we are with you there. So there is no any day I will fade away in issues related to public management. But I want to thank, and I want to repeat, kindly assist this government by selling it. The programs of this government is carrying out, they are notable, marvelous, wonderful. Here in Kisumu, if you see the affordable housing project in this city here, you can't believe it. I have had a property in this town since 1972, up to date. Our small house here, I know where we came from and where we are in this city. And I want also to take this opportunity to thank the governor of this place here. I don't know whether he's here. Governor Nyang' Nyong'o has done wonderful management and administration of any given city. Kisumu is now among the cleanest city in the Republic of Kenya. So I don't want to take a lot of time, this is your day, but please kindly, in every county now there is a government, a new government project. And I would urge you to assist His Excellency the President to have a propaganda department so that this department can propagate the successes this government is carrying out. I can tell you, you are lucky you have a fearless president, a president who can face MPs and tell them that you either fought for me and this is the way forward. You are lucky. And he's exposed. He's modernizing State House, he's modernizing everywhere. He's doing what we couldn't be able to manage that can be done. This requires a very brave person like your president. Help him by selling whatever he's doing to members of public. Let people believe him through you. Because any political government is driven by civil service. And I will give you some, last elections, the civil servants knew, we as Mio, we were not going to make it. They knew very well. Because I could call some of my friends in the government, the then government of President Uhuru Kenyatta, and they don't want even to talk to me. Even if I try to say what. And I told my friends in 2021 that William Samuel Ruto has already taken this civil service. Because even those who are close to the president, they knew we are losing. So the driving force of any political position is within you guys. Therefore, please, that is why I'm saying use the mechanism of machinery under your disposal to protect the current president. He's talking of moving us from third world to first world, and it can be done. It can be done. True, it can be done. I've been crying for that. I have a close cousin of mine here, a friend of mine, James Onyango Koyo, the MP for Moroni. I have traveled with him everywhere in the world, wherever I go. Even on 13th of this month, we are going with him to London. He will tell you that to have exposed person is not easy. And the cities of Kisumu, the cities of Mombasa, the city of Nairobi, Nairobi have said, head of public service, let Nairobi city be managed by national government. That is the gate. That is the gate of our nation. We don't want to see those hawkers when you are coming from the airport throughout the city. Because the picture you see as you enter into any given country depicts the poverty or the riches of that particular country. We are not poor. Kenya and Nairobi in particular were the satellite of economic activities within this region. And we must match that. We must be proud for that. We have a wonderful city. Nairobi is more bigger than any other international cities. Kisumu is bigger than Geneva, where I have 3 offices. Or Brussels, Belgium, where I have an office. And more cleaner than New Delhi, where I have an office. Little bit equal to Accra, Ghana, where I have an office. Accra is as clean as Kisumu here. So I want to urge you, please, let's assist the president to sell this country. And we will protect him. We will protect him. We will protect him. We will. Let me end it there, because yours is to do service. Don't help me. Don't repeat what I say, because of me I can say anything under the sun, so long as what I'm saying is correct. May God bless you. May God bless our civil service. May God bless our administration. And we must come together to assist. And he has able people, I was forgetting. He has very wonderful people that you need to protect them. Particularly the PSS he has. We need to protect them. And even the ministers are wonderful. There is a young minister here, very daring. It's called Ruto. Very daring young man. You must support these people for the purposes of making sure that we propel this country to high heights. Don't listen to politics. Don't listen to politics. If someone teases with you politically, pick a telephone and call me. I will get a chief guest. If I can't get the chief guest, I will get him. I will talk to him. I will talk to him. May God bless you.